there from Hanyak Honeybees, and I am about to try something new. I've got a barrel of ground up candy canes, and it has turned into something rock hard. So we are going to try to open feed. I'm going to take it out, set it on those two cinder blocks, pop the lid, and see if they like it like that. May have to add water at some point, but thought we might as well just try it dry. So I'll be right back. We'll be at the proper location. All right, we are back at our feeding station, one of them, and the bees are very busy over there. But today we are looking at this barrel. We got the lid off. You can see it is 100% ground up candy canes. These candy canes were flavored with natural oils from Loran, and the red coloring is from a red cabbage. So it seems to be everything a honeybee would want. But you can see it has shrunk up. This sugar was up to about here, and this is now a rock. And you can see right down the side how this shrunk up. But the heat in the shed, this was stored inside, but just getting too hot every day has made this turn into a rock. So what I'm going to do right now is just leave it like this and come back tomorrow and see how many honeybees are using it. Alright, so I did the barrel of sugar and just left it to see if they would eat it dry, and they didn't. And then I added 10 gallons of water, and the sugar floated, and they were not using it at all, not one bee. So I took the barrel and was able to chunk it up to get it into my mixing barrel, and I have now put it into 4 5-gallon buckets on this hive stand. My other feeding station right over there still has the brood builder and the white sugar that they normally use. So I thought it would be a test, but I am going to probably switch that one out over there either tomorrow or the next day and just give them nothing but peppermint. So if you're feeding them peppermint sugar, the ground up candy canes, as a sole source, then we'll find out and see if they eat it or if they just don't. But currently, the few bees that are still flying this evening appear to like it. They're still around this. You can clearly see I just turned the buckets over. These bucket feeders kind of overflow a little bit until the bucket here recesses back down. When you're carrying a bucket full, the bottom kind of bulges downward. In this case it's upside down, so it would be upward, and when you turn it upside down it has to go down this way and then create that vacuum. So it overflows a little bit and it'll run down the sides. You can see stuff down the sides here. Well, some of that is actually from our trip out here. It bounces around on a trailer. I've just got a small little wagon here, kind of bounces quite a bit behind my Yamaha Terra Pro. So some of that streaking is from that. Alright, here is your ground up peppermint candy cane made into syrup and fed in our 5-gallon bucket feeders. And we did not add anything else to it. If I did this again, I would probably put my tea tree oil in it. We just like running that in our feed because it is a antifungal, antibacterial, natural oil. We've had comments from a few folks that said that bees don't like peppermint. I don't know what these guys are doing with it then. You can see down in here, they're all lined up around the one little hole. They have emptied these troughs. Earlier you could see the troughs were completely full of the syrup. Now when I came home today from work, I went over and I emptied the brood builder we make with just white sugar. That was over there at that other feeding station. And there's a bee. And I went ahead and emptied all of those and put nothing but peppermint in those as well. They really like the brood builder, but they clearly like this as well. So that's another update. I think it's going to work out just fine. Thanks for watching. Hanyak honeybees. Hanyak!